There's a unique opportunity for buyers in today's market. Rates are higher than most of us have ever seen in our adult lives. But if the rates suddenly dropped by 2% tomorrow, would you get in a house today? As interest rates keep rising to hedge the inflation that we're all feeling, lenders are starting to recognize the real strain that the interest rates are putting on buyers. The higher the interest rate, the higher your monthly mortgage, and that has squeezed some buyers out of the market. So now, lenders are coming up with some alternatives to help people get into their houses. Enter the 2-1 buydown. What is it exactly? The seller pays a closing cost for the buyer to buy down their interest rate for the first 2 years of the mortgage. In year 1, you get 2% below the prevailing rate. And in year 2, you get 1% below the prevailing rate. In year 3, your interest rate goes back to the rate that it was on the day you bought the home. For example, if you bought a house today and rates were at 6.5% and you had a seller who gave you a credit for the 2-1 buydown, for year 1, your rate would be 4.5%. The next year, your rate would go to 5.5%, and then in year 3, your rate would be 6.5%. Now, the one really nice thing about this is, let's say rates plummet to 4%. At any point during that 2-1 buydown, you can refi if the rates go a lot lower and lock that rate in for the rest of your mortgage. The other safety net is, let's say the unthinkable happens and rates jump to 9 or 10%. You're going to be locked in year 3 and for the rest of your mortgage at that 6.5% of today. So you can refi to get lower, or if rates skyrocket, you're covered and you get to lock in. This is a great program that has come out that really helps buyers because with higher interest rates means higher mortgage payments. And so this really helps buyers ride the wave and attack some of these affordability issues we're dealing with. And what we're seeing is as rates are on the rise and the market seems a little bit unstable, sellers are willing to provide these types of concessions. Now, if you're a seller, you may be asking, what's this going to cost me? As a seller, you can expect to pay a credit of about 2.4% of the loan amount. So if the loan is for $350,000, that's a credit of $8,400. It can help make your monthly mortgage more affordable while rates are rising to correct inflation. The hope is that it gives you this 2-year cushion to ride the wave and get through it and either refi to a lower rate or get to lock in where you feel more stable. It's not necessarily for everybody, and it's a conversation worth having with your lender or your realtor, but it is a great tool to put in your toolbox, both as a buyer or perhaps as a seller who's trying to help buyers make a final decision. And as uncertainty becomes kind of the common emotion we're all feeling surrounding the housing market, my goal is always going to be to provide you and your loved ones with clarity, because clarity is power. Clarity gives you the ability to make a decision you can feel good about. So as I dive into more market information, I just want you to know, today's housing market may not be as bad as you think. I'm Lindsey Johnson, your resource for all things real estate. See you next time.